All right, so OpenAI just released GPT 5.5. They say it's a new class of intelligence for real work empowering agents, built to understand complex goals, use tools, check its work, and carry more tasks through to completion. It marks a new way of getting computer work done, now available in ChatGPT and Codex. Look at this, guys, a new class of intelligence. Use browser to solve the cube. You can now use the browser inside Codex, right? It has browser use, it has computer use. The amount of things you can do with AI now is literally crazy. The number of things you can do is out of this world. Creating web apps has become so much easier. Debugging has become so much easier. Being able to build has become so much easier. You can get so much more work done, so many more tasks done. The AI can continue to work in the background. AI automation has taken a huge leap from what it was previously. You can do stuff in Slack, Google Drive. I mean, the possibilities are endless. OpenAI says GPT 5.5 excels at writing and debugging code, researching online, analyzing data, creating documents and spreadsheets, operating software, and moving across tools until a task is finished. We're talking about the AI doing it from end to end. You give it a prompt and it finishes, it ships. And majority of the time, from what I've seen, GPT 5.5 is able to do one-shots. And that's huge for somebody like me. It says the gains are especially clear in agentic coding, computer use, knowledge work, and early scientific research, areas where progress depends on reasoning across context and taking actions over time. GPT 5.5 delivers this step up in intelligence without compromising on speed. GPT 5.5 matches GPT 5.4 per token latency in real-world serving, while performing better across nearly every evaluation that they measured. It also uses significantly fewer tokens to complete the same codex tasks, making it more efficient as well as more capable. So you have higher efficiency, higher capability, less token use, which leads to less usage limits, especially if you're using the OAuth subscription. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. They state in ChatGPT, full stack inference improvements enable a more capable model at faster speed. This efficiency is a game changer for GPT 5.5 Pro, now a much more practical option for demanding tasks, and a step change in the level of difficulty and quality of work ChatGPT can take on for people. Early testers described it as an iterative research partner, performing especially well when paired with contextual inputs from documents and plugins. So, GPT 5.5 is rolling out today for Plus, Pro, Business, and Enterprise users across ChatGPT and Codex alike. And they're introducing GPT 5.5 Pro, which is the Pro side of the model, for Pro, Business, and Enterprise users in ChatGPT. So, if we go to Tebow here, it says, stop tweeting for a hot minute and update your Codex app to find full browser use. Let's pause there for a second. Full browser use, you can literally use the browser to do things in Codex for everybody now. You can literally click on things in browser use and say, hey, GPT, fix this. Iterate on this, change that. It's amazing. You guys got to go try it out. Global dictation, non-dev mode, a new auto review mode that is much safer than the YOLO mode, in-app docs and PDF viewer, and of course, as you know, GPT 5.5 is available inside Codex. So Codex really just got beefed up here, and it's actually usable. It's really, truly actually usable. So the fact that you have browser use now, you got computer use now, you got non-dev mode, you got review mode, auto review mode, global dictation. I mean, the things that people are going to be building and are building right now are going to be things that we've never seen before or have never been able to do before without full stack teams. We're going to see literal solo teams or micro teams take over because the AI is giving you so much capability. And we see here from OpenAI developers with GPT 5.5, Codex now gets more of the job done across the browser. Okay. It literally says files, docs, and your computer. We can't forget about computer use. We've expanded browser use so Codex can interact with web apps and test flows, click through pages, capture screenshots, and iterate on what it sees until it completes the task, going from end to end, like I said before. You literally tell it, okay, use browser use, or you can open up a side window, type in a URL, or have Codex go to the URL and literally tell it, change this, do that, put this here, test this, see if it works, iterate on it, make it better, change the UI, change the front end, make it look like this. Okay, this is not working. We got to go test the back end. It's literally amazing what is at our fingertips right now. And auto review is available now. And it's a new mode that lets Codex work longer with fewer approvals and safer execution. And this is basically if you don't want to put it on YOLO, if you don't want to put it on full access, which some people don't want to do. Some people want to take the risk, put it on full access and say, hey, just do it end to end. I don't even want to get involved until you're done and I'll check your work. But for people that don't want to do that, you see now you have default permissions, you have auto review, and then you got full access. So the ability for AI to literally get on your computer and change your whole workflow has changed the entire game, right? But auto review, it helps Codex keep moving through tests, builds, and more, including during long tasks and automations, while a separate agent checks higher risk steps in context before they end up running. So this is huge if you ask me. 5.5 is going to be a game changer. Codex is literally what they're calling now the ultimate app, the app for almost everything. But I'm just more excited about computer use and browser use for people who are building web apps, for people who are building phone apps, for people who are building desktop apps, for people who are building websites and web pages, for people who are building solo businesses, who are solo devs and don't have money for an entire team. They don't have money for marketing. They don't have money for a graphic designer. They don't have money for programmers and developers. They don't have the money to literally go out and find a team and build a team and scale and be able to compete. That's where I get most excited about with this technology. And you have the ability to do that now with GPT 5.5 and Codex all in one. You literally have that ability now, and it's all at your fingertips. Of course, it's gate kept behind a subscription paywall, but even that, not having to use the API, right, and be charged API fees, that's still a game changer too. Paying a monthly fee and being able to have access to all of this. But the big thing here is, and I know a lot of people like to compare between Anthropic and OpenAI, Claude Code is not available on the free plan of Anthropic from Anthropic for Claude. Codex is available for free on the free GPT plan. Yes, of course, you might not get but a few prompts. But the fact is, people still have the ability to utilize the technology and decide for themselves whether they want to upgrade or not, if they have that ability to upgrade. The fact of the matter is they still can test. They still can try it out. They still can get familiar with the technology. They still can be up to date with the technology and not feel left out and behind a paywall. Like I said, of course, you're going to need to upgrade in order to scale, in order to utilize the AI more, of course, because compute is not free, or at least not free right now, and it's very expensive and is becoming even more expensive. But the fact that people can use Codex right now for free, GPT right now for free, is setting the standard. And we've been seeing members of OpenAI really press that on X. They've been saying like, hey, you can use Codex for free. It's available to everybody, not just behind a paywall. And this comes after people were speculating that Anthropic was doing a 2% A/B test to see if people were going to react to them taking Claude Code off of the Pro plan and only leaving it on the Max plan. But I digress. This is about GPT and GPT 5.5 and Codex. So there you have it. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. If you have any suggestions for videos you want to see in the future, leave them down in the comment section below. If you want to get updated on things going on in AI, this channel is for you. I'm going to try my best to keep you guys as updated as possible, and I will see you in the next video.